So deadlifts today. Gonna be using the little stiff bar, and we are doing a 3x5. We're working with new weight because if you don't remember, 2 weeks ago, right, the last time we did singles, we did get a new PR, so 615. So the PR before that was 605. So instead of doing 80% of 605, we are now doing 80% of 615. So more weight. And also because of that, we don't have to go heavier on that last set. You know what I mean? Like today's just gonna be all about getting used to that heavier weight and just getting through 3 sets of 5 with that new weight that we're gonna be working with. And I believe today we're going up for a slight 495 for 3 sets of 5. I know this isn't like proper deadlift attire, but I swear, like, people just sleep on the Ferks, you know what I mean? Like, I wore them for a reason, right? It wasn't like, I'm not that much of an idiot to where I'm like, you know, we're working with new weight, so let's try to make it harder for ourselves by putting on fucking Ferks, right? The power output on these things is fucking crazy. So I didn't pull them out because I'm like overconfident, like, oh dude, new weight, this shit's gonna be so easy, I don't even need to like try. You know, I wore these because it's new weight and I do need to actually try. So power output on these things, can't sleep on it. So now that I have these on, I can be overconfident because the power is just that crazy. I'm hoping that today's weight moves better than it did last week too, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did the set of 8s on deadlift and I got a little bit like too cocky. So I rushed the hell out of the warm up and I was going for 495 for 8 paused, and I did about 2 and I was like, bro, this shit feels heavy. And I just can't do it. I put that shit down. I just like cleared off the whole entire deadlift bar. I fucking gave out. You know what I'm saying? It's like in a game of Clash, if I get my tower taken, like in the first 30 seconds, I just fucking gave up. That's what I did to deadlifts, you know what I mean? Like 2 reps in, I was like, nah, and I cleared off everything and just went to go do like hypertrophy. So I'm hoping that today that's not the case and we can not only, you know, pull some heavy shit, but feel good while pulling this shit. Like, that was crazy, dude. I pulled that with like so much force because of the Ferks that I almost fucking like pulled up and like launched myself back, you know? So if that's not a good sign, I don't know what is. Yeah, those are tasting good. Those are tasting good. So that's how I know this shit's gonna be like no diff. You know what I mean? Like the type of shit that you yawn with. Yeah, it feels good so far. Form feels on point. Weight doesn't feel heavy. And, you know, I'm feeling the power from the Ferk surge through. So shit's shaping up to be a pretty free deadlift session. Pretty free. Dumb decision. But I don't know, man. Ferk's got me feeling like a new man. Got me feeling good. But I'm just going to do this, which is 405. And then I'm going to pit on the working weight, 495, like right after this. And then just hop right into it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it's like the smartest decision, but the Ferks are telling me like that it is. You know, like they're in my head speaking to me right now. Like I can hear them. They're telling me like, hey Kev, man, pit on that 495 after you hit up this 405, you know, and you're a dumbass if you don't listen to us. So I feel like for the sake of not being a dumbass, I gotta listen to the Ferks and pit on that 495 after this 405. Even if this feels like dog shit. Yeah, like I feel fine, bro. I feel fine. I don't think I even like had to pull the slack out for that. I think I just went into it, right? I don't know, man. Sometimes like I could be talking about something and then as soon as I get into that weight, it feels like I get like amnesia. You know what I mean? Like I like lift the weight, do a set, and then I just forget everything that I just said. I forget moments before I even did the lift. Sometimes I even forget how it felt during the lift, kind of just like fucking just all blur. Like weights just like kind of fry my brain. But yeah, we're gonna listen to the Ferks and we're gonna pit on the 495. And we're gonna get this shit done for the first set of 5. But not only are we gonna get it done, we're gonna feel really good while we get it done. Look at this fucking juicy ass sandwich right here. Nah, that shit's good. And that tells me, since this burger is tasting good, it's gonna move good. And also, for those of you wondering why I pit a bumper, I promise I'm not one of those dudes that uses the bumpers just to like make it look like I'm lifting more weight than I do. It's just that these plates are fucking heavy. So like they average between like 45.8 and 46 pounds. Like I've weighed them myself, you know, and one could only assume it's just because of how thick the rubber coating is. Maybe that like adds some extra weight. But when I weigh the 45s, they're like 45 even, you know, so this is just so that it doesn't feel as heavy as it could, if that makes any sense. And I promise you, I'm not a liar. Excuse me. The weight does in fact feel good. My grip is just slipping like a motherfucker. And I don't want to give in to using straps like a pussy, so just getting some more chalk. Yeah, weight feels good. It's a good first set. Kind of feel poopy, just because I had to like kind of stop in the middle of that and like pit on chalk. But you know, I'm happy with that because usually when that would happen, when I have to stop and pit chalk on the bar because my grip is slipping, I'll go back into the weight and just like have it feel like 100 times heavier. But I was able to go back into it, still feeling just as light as it did before. So it means that the Ferks are actually doing their job. And I just realized I'm not wearing a belt, so it counts for something too. Set number 2, and it's ironic when you think about it, right? Set number 2, you think is shit, and I'm going to shit all over Barbella for this set. It's just so annoying. Like, I don't know, man. Just like that whole thing where like you set the bar and it rolls. It's like Barbella doesn't want to fucking listen today, bro. I could just like chalk up more and like hit that last set, but I'm not going to because I don't feel like it. We're just gonna make sure that we chalk up accordingly for that last set, and then to atone for that sloppy ass last rep, we'll do this pause, right? So it'll be okay. But damn, dude, like fucking Barbella is fighting me hard today. I don't know what's going on with her. Might have a private conversation with her off camera, like what's going on. But yesterday, I was benching, she's fucking hitting the racks all over the place. And then today, you have the first set, just slipping out of my hands, like crawling out of my hands. I'm just trying to hold her so I care about her, you know? And second set, she starts doing the same shit on that last rep, you know? And then she's moving all around before I even get me started, bro. I'm gonna have a private conversation with her off camera and we'll get that shit fixed. So instead of just me lifting her, we're lifting each other. So me and Barbella did have a little private talk. We sorted everything out. So now, like, there should be nothing stopping us for ripping this for 5 pause reps, and just feeling good about doing it. Like, there should be nothing stopping us, you know? Sometimes all your girl needs to feel better is just a nice, honest conversation about how you're feeling, why you're feeling the way that you do. And, you know, just helping them get through it, you know, being there for them emotionally. But now we are going to be there for Barbella, not just emotionally, but physically, because we're going to wrap our hands around her and we're going to pick her up, slide her against her legs, and just we're going to get crazy. Hey man, I got one word for you. Ferks.